Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
But all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And now from the pistol formation. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Trying to find some room. It's Hall. Good enough for first down yardage.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
That's solid run. Good for first down yardage. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
A gain makes it second and medium. Tailback with another carry. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Jukes to get past a man. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Quick pass. The catch is made. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. The Wolverines are in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Davis. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Just down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. And he's got it. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Gain of 17 on the play. 1st down for the offense.
Here's that defense shifting again.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score tied 7-7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. The back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Tailback takes the handoff again.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Ducks moving quickly down the field here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Snags the quick throw. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
And the Ducks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Ducks. This quarterback on fire today. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The shotgun running play call. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Ball handed off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Great move in the open field. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kurt, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Always looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying for a 4th down completion. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Davis. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He missed it. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Looking for his big tight end. And the pass falls incomplete. The final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Looking downfield, it's Davis. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after. Gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They're going to run it. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. And the runner takes off to his right. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Scanning the field, it's Davis. It's an out route, the catch made. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off.
Touchdown, Wolverines. That puts them on top in the second half. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Oregon offense retakes the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. He jumped right over the defender. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Third and short, they hand the ball off. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Play action fake, looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result was a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. There's the handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
After 3, the game is tied.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Davis. On the run here. Lets it go. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up.
Razor. 691, Gators score. Pound 55 wheat.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
The Wolverines looking to cash in the red zone. To throw, it's Davis. Running back has it on a screen now. Stiff arms the man. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Touchdown, Michigan. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to scramble. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This drive has now reached the red zone. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Looking for some space. It's Hall. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They're going to run it here. Making people miss. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Crucial third down play right here.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 45. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
That's caught. It's Casper. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the trick play doesn't fool him on third down. Fourth down now. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.